When you start making serious money, you start to see how hard work does not necessarily cause more money. You start to look at the people that push you by on the street all day, and you start to tell yourself, there are things you can do differently that will make you that same money without having to work that hard. You start looking at people that really work hard, and you tell yourself there's something they don't know, that's why they're still working hard. It's not necessarily pride, because you also know that people that make more money than you look at you and tell themselves, no, they cannot work as hard as you're working to make the amount you're making, because they know better than you do. You see, when you start making serious money, you start to think about how money is not necessarily a function of hard work, but about people. Because the better people you know, the more money you can make. You start to understand that money flows through information. The better information you have, the better you can make decisions and make money. You start to see how money comes from having unfair advantage, or you can call it leverage. They say in Nigeria, when corruption doesn't favor you, complain. But when it favors you, it's called the grace of God, right? You start to see how people that have money take massive risk. They don't mind losing money to make more money. They don't mind investing 10 million naira for a chance to make 30 million, 40 million, 50 million. You see them having money for when opportunity comes. You start to see how big money is made by having audacity. You see, when you start having serious, if you don't have all these things I'm saying right now, you're making money. There's a problem, because you're not really making money. Because you start making money when your mindset is rich, not necessarily when there's money in the pocket. That's like people that win lottery. They will have millions of naira, but then because the mind is still not rich, they lose all the money. People that also win naira bets, and people that make money from crypto quickly, because the mind is not yet rich, they lose money. What am I saying in essence? Money is in people, money is in information, quality, privileged information, money is in leverage. If you can find unfair advantages and you can make use of it, you get a lot of money. Money is in taking risk, calculated risk, and then again, if you don't have the mind, if you don't have audacity to do more than you can chew, to bite more than you can chew, you may not necessarily make more money. If you're making serious money right now, you can't step away somehow and still make that money you're making. You need to still keep working harder. Because people that make real money, they often step back and make things happen. They understand that people are leverage, AI, code, media, all these are leverages, and they use them to their advantage. I don't know if this is making sense to anybody, but it crossed my mind just now because I'm looking at how I make money, and I thought to share. If it blessed you, let us know in the comment section. If it didn't, watch the video 3 more times, because you definitely need it. Share, follow. You're welcome.